Ready with me video. I already did my base. I did my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the Dewy and Smooth in 225, and then I went in with my e.l.f. Incognito concealer. Unfortunately, Instagram did cut off the video and I have to restart, and I'm not about to restart my makeup. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. Now I have to set my under eye concealer with my powder. And we're also going to be talking about how to deal with attacks that come when you step into your feminine energy. I'm using my e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in Sheer to set my under eye, and a powder puff. This stuff is so good. The only complaint I have is I go through this so quickly, but it's only like $4. But it works very well. Yeah, we're going to be talking about how to deal with the different attacks that can come when you really step into your divine feminine, because nobody told me. And, it's just not really talked about. And I remember, I forget which video it was a good bit ago though, but Miss Shira7, our Auntie Sprinkle Sprinkle, said that once a woman truly steps into her feminine energy and puts herself out there and has the courage to do so, she will feel like she's at war because of the hate that comes. Because think about it. And I know I look cray right now, y'all. Bear with me. Now I'm going to go in here with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 230 Natural Buff to set the rest of my face. Because think about it. Think about the... Even if you're not in your feminine energy, women still have to deal with attacks and assault and, you know, evil eye. Because people can be jealous of you, like, for anything. So even if you're not wearing makeup, even if you're not dressing up, someone will still be jealous of you because chances are you're still beautiful, you know? And it's like once you up the ante a little bit, and start putting more effort into yourself inside and out, right? It gets relentless. And what are my qualifications to speak on this? I've been this way my whole life. I've always been a girly girl. I grew up loving makeup and hair bows and nails and shoes and, you know, glitter. And I was a competition cheerleader in middle and high school, and I loved, you know, that atmosphere, and I've always been soft-spoken. Like, I've always had a very feminine spirit because that's who I am. Now I'm going to go in here with my Rimmel bronzer and contour on a fluffy brush. So, I've dealt with evil eye and shit my entire life. Truthfully, I've dealt with brujeria and psychic attack since I was in the womb. Before I got to Earth, people were hating. True story. Ask my mama. And this was confirmed by multiple psychics. Right after I was born, my parents went. And I've met with psychics about it. Like, truly, I've been a warrior since birth. And you can be feminine and be a warrior because the feminine has a very strategic way of fighting. And this is why I made my video about the endosamientos helping during psychic attack. Because as long as you protect yourself, sweetening up your energy is going to sweeten up your life. And that will drive your haters fucking crazy. Because, like, we're hating on her so much. We're getting up on her. We're talking shit about her. We're throwing shit at her. And she's still happy and radiant and beautiful and laughing and joyful. How the fuck? Because they want you to be down. They want you to be, you know, mopey and bitter. And let yourself go. And, like, just be a lesser version of yourself. And when you're not doing that, and you're staying in your radiance and your beauty and your sweetness, and staying sweet, and standing on your own 2 feet, like Ochun said, girl, it will drive them insane. Ask me how I know about that one. And this is just part of me having Hecate energy and Hecate living within me and me being inhabited by her. I have the ability to drive someone insane by just existing. Yep. Not on purpose. Okay, now I'm going in here with the J-Cat Beauty and Sweet and Chic blush. I didn't really feel like doing eyeshadow today. Just my normal summer makeup. And I'm excited to see what I'm gonna like change up for fall, but I'll probably go darker in the fall and do more eyeshadow and more dark lips. Yeah, like, it will drive people crazy because you're not crumbling and you're not settling. Especially when you're leveling up and you're choosing better for yourself. Girl, people can't take it. And there's feminine energy tends to unsettle a lot of people because it's a mirror. Like if you're very radiant and joyful and happy, that might trigger some people because they feel like they're not that, or they can't be, or maybe they feel like they lost that. And instead of looking at you as inspiration, they're going to try to tear you down to make themselves more comfortable. Women also get jealous of feminine energy because they know the attention that it attracts from men. So women will be jealous of you because of your femininity that attracts men, because it does. That's what it's supposed to do. Hello? It's like they will see you as competition because they know the power it holds. And then men will hate on you because they know the power that femininity holds, and it scares them because it has so much influence and power. Why do you think they've had to suppress women for so many years and oppress us? Because we're fucking powerful just by being women. Just by looking good and feeling good and smelling good and radiating divine feminine energy, like, or dark feminine energy, depending on how you're feeling, it's powerful. But cleansing and protection is going to be your best friend. Start taking spiritual baths. Start cleansing your space with incense. That includes your car. Learn how to make spiritual baths and cleanse yourself at least once a week. And follow it up with a sweet bath. But make sure you add protective ingredients into the sweet bath. That way when it attracts things, it attracts the right things. And even then you have to have discernment. Also having boundaries. Boundaries come from within. Okay, boundaries are not, you're not going to do this, this, and this to me. It's not outward. Okay, boundaries are inward. It's more like saying, I'm not going to have that in my life. For example, I refuse to keep friends around that gossip about me. If I find out you're talking shit about me, and I see proof, because it could be somebody lying to me, and I'll give, if it's just hearsay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt a few times. But if I find proof, if there's proof that you're talking shit about me, oh, you're out. Because I'm not going to have that in my life. I can't tell you what to do. But I'm not going to have that in my life. I'm just not. Because fuck you. That's a boundary that I have. Because I don't talk shit about my friends. If I'm talking shit about you, best believe I don't want to be friends with you. Period. You know? Don't be friends with hating ass bitches. If you have hating ass coworkers, put those bitches in the fucking freezer. I'm going in here with white eyeliner. Learn how to do a freezer spell, my love. Or a shut up spell. An STFU spell. Or hire someone like me to do it. You know? Life is too short. For people's shitty behavior because they're jealous. Like, if you absolutely have to be around someone that's sending you bad vibes, like a family member or a coworker or something, and you just have no way around it, You need to do something spiritual about it. And you need to be doing things to get yourself out of that situation. Because life is too short. And part of your feminine energy will be tapping into your witchy side. And it will help you, I promise. It's God's gift to us. We are natural witches. Every single one of us. Some more than others. And it can get strengthened over time. But, a lot of you guys need to learn how to protect yourselves spiritually. Because negativity will fuck you up. And it'll deter you off your path. And it'll make you want to run and hide. Truly. And there's just a lot of duality that shows up when we step into our feminine. Because of society, because of the matrix, because of just the way that the planet is right now. It sucks. But we're also in an era where women can do so much good for themselves and others. And we need to remember that. That's why I'm making this video. There was resistance making this video. Like I said, I did my foundation and my concealer, and Instagram paused the video and made it freeze, and I couldn't finish it. I could have, just said, oh, it's not meant to be today. But this was on my heart very heavy because I know y'all need this because we deal with this so bad. Like, it's unreal how much people will attack you once you're in your feminine. But don't go into your masculine unless you absolutely have to defend yourself. Sometimes you do, and sometimes, you also need to cultivate that inner masculine. What does that look like? Having structure, self-discipline, having accountability for yourself, holding yourself accountable, holding the people in your life accountable, okay? Whether that's friends, whether that's family members, clients, and be impeccable with your word. And have the self-discipline to take care of yourself. Ignite that solar plexus. Do your breath work. Get your waist beads. I make custom waist beads. Go on my website and order them, or DM me if you need some help with your solar plexus. But if you're wanting to focus on your feminine energy, maybe your masculine is just fine. Your sacral chakra and your throat chakra are going to be the two biggest ones to focus on. Because, number one, they're very intimately connected, the two. And number two, those are like the most feminine chakras, in my opinion, besides the crown chakra. I mean, all the chakras have their masculine and feminine side, for sure. But vocal cords look just like a yoni. Like there's a lot of connection between speaking our truth and our sacral power. So, and speak your damn truth, girl. Like, that's what I'm doing on this video. There was resistance. But I can't point the fuck up. And I'm doing the damn thing. Because it was on my heart. And I'm not going to let shit stop me. That's my masculine. I'm taking some brown eyeliner. And on an angle brush. Just a little bit on the bottom. Sometimes I don't do this, sometimes I skip it, but today I wanted to. Okay, and I think my mascara is still drying, so I'm gonna let that finish. Moving on. So we went over cleansing and protection, having better boundaries. Lean into sacred sisterhood. So if you have good friends, I don't care if it's just one good friend or one good family member, that is feminine, and you can trust her, and you know she's not jealous of you, you know that she truly loves you, lean into that. Nurture that connection, okay? Because the sisterhood wound is very real. Just like the witch wound is very, very real. And how do we work through these wounds? By healing in the same environment that the original wounding took place in. So if you have a major sisterhood wound, meaning you can't trust women for the life of you and you just want to isolate, the solution is not to isolate yourself. It's not. It's to call in those sacred and nurturing and non-combative connections and friendships. Even if it's just one that you have. And if you don't have any, call it in. Ask God. Ask Goddess for it. Ask your higher self. Ask your ancestors and your guides to help bring that to you. And in the meantime, you can also get to know your feminine spirit guides. You know? Like if you have a Gitana, girl, she will be your best friend. If you have a Madama, she will also be your best friend. She might give you a little bit of tough love every now and then. Ask me how I know. I got multiple of them, girl. But I love them. And I know that she loves me. And I can just sit with them. I can light up a candle to them and just sit there and be present and be seen and enjoy her energy. Because feminine energy is also very replenishing to us to experience. I love seeing beautiful women. I love seeing women doing very feminine things. It lifts my spirit and lights me up. You know, I'm as straight as a board, but I love being around good, wholehearted, wholesome, loving, kind women. So, and I know not a lot of us have sacred sisterhood in our lives. That's why we have to call it in and create it for ourselves. Eventually, I will have a community connected to my business. I'm not going to call it a coven. At least I don't think so. But it'll be something. Because I want you guys to connect because I love you so much. And y'all are awesome. I have the best feminine clients. And you guys, after I do your readings, I feel so uplifted. You guys help me. That's what y'all don't understand. Like, y'all teach me things. Y'all give me messages. It's not just me doing the damn thing. And I love helping y'all and connecting with you and being I will be your biggest cheerleader, girl. You have no clue. Like I said, I was a competition cheerleader in middle and high school. I know how to cheer somebody on. Because it makes me happy. You know? Another thing. Make sure that you're around good men. Do not have men in your life that deplete your feminine energy. Be careful who you sleep with. Okay? A lot of men will, like, if they're with a woman and they start to see her leveling up, some men can get fearful. And what a lot of them will do is say, oh, you don't need that makeup. Oh, we're just going out on a little date. You don't need to wear heels. Put the damn heels on. I am so tired of being the only woman in a space in 6-inch heels. I'm not saying you have to wear them to Publix. That's the grocery store if y'all don't have a Publix near you, by the way. But every now and then, baby, it'll make you feel so good. It'll make you feel like a goddess. It'll make you look like a goddess. Like, heels make me feel so feminine and girly and cute. Like, learn how to walk in heels. Y'all want to know how I truly learned to walk in heels? I got me some stripper heels. Sure did. Still have them. Matter of fact, I have 2 pairs. I learned very quickly that the platform is key. Get your heels that have platforms. You'll thank me later. They're so much more comfortable. And if somebody gives you a hard time about you wearing heels, wear them anyway. Do the damn thing anyway. Put the makeup on anyway. Ew, why are you wearing so much makeup? I could never wear that much makeup. Then don't. Like, some of y'all need to start clapping back at these nasty ass women and hating ass men. Babe, I don't like it when you wear all that makeup. Okay? Well, I do. So what now? Yo hago lo que quiero. That means in Spanish, I do what I want. These are just lashes I got from Amazon. Evil eye protection. You know, learn about the evil eye. Don't give it too much power, but empower yourself. Wear evil eye jewelry. Or wear some kind of jewelry. I wear these bangles for my ancestors, and then this is my Santa Muerte, my blessed Santa Muerte bracelet. She protects me from negativity. This is kind of in place of an evil eye bracelet for me. And then I have St. Michael bracelet, and then I have aquamarine. But this sound jewelry, it wards away negativity, and it helps you shake off energy too if you absorb something. Just make sure that you cleanse your jewelry with incense or something. Just show up anyway. Write down what your best self looks like, what she does, how she acts, how she carries herself, how she smells, how she looks, how she feels, and do your absolute best to become that. Get your beauty rest, okay? Don't overwork yourself. That's part of setting boundaries. Like, I'm making this video, and then I'm gonna rest today. But it's 7:24 in the morning. I woke up at, I forgot what time, and just was like, you know what? I want to make a video, because this is on my heart. Because nobody told me. We need to be honest with our daughters and our nieces and our friends and our sisters, and, you know, realize that feminine energy, it's not an easy thing to carry all the time. Because it triggers people. It triggers the fuck out of people. True feminine energy is very triggering. Because women get jealous, and so do men to an extent. Or men are scared of it. And what do people do when they feel threatened? They're going to either try to tear you down, or they're going to try to puff themselves up. Unfortunately. A very easy my spirit is in my ear right now. A very easy bath that you can do to cleanse yourself and protect yourself is cascarilla, which is eggshell powder, and Colonia 1800. Do that bath a few times a week. Pray over it, ask it to remove any negativity and for it to bless and protect your aura. Mix it in a big bowl and pour it over yourself in the shower. Don't rinse off, air dry. I like doing it before I go to sleep because I tend to sleep better when I do spiritual baths. They relax me so much. You can also add a little bit of white milk if you want to, or goat's milk or coconut water, but like, learn how to cleanse and protect yourself, okay? You will thank me later. Because I'm so tired of seeing women shrink themselves. Like, stop allowing these peasants to dictate what you do and how you feel. That's not fair to yourself. And it's not fair to your higher self, and she will continue to whoop your ass if you allow the tomfoolery to continue. I know about that one, girl. Sure do. And it's not always easy, but I do the best that I can, you know? Like, half the time I'm in sweatpants and a sweatshirt or a tank top and a full beat on, a full face of makeup on, with jewelry. That's just how I like to be. It's cute. It's comfy. I have nice clothes. I have beautiful clothes. So many of them. And I have beautiful shoes. But that's how I feel my most comfortable. Because I'm a Cancer. And I value comfort over everything. You know? But truly, the only person who can stop you is you. My Padrino told me that a few years ago, and he's right. And anytime I doubt myself, I hear his voice in my head telling me, the only person that can stop Nikki is Nikki. And he's right. I don't know why my right eye always gives me trouble, but she does. Okay. I think I want to line my lips a little bit more. I hope this video was helpful to you because it breaks my heart when I see women shrinking themselves. It doesn't make me happy. It actually makes me quite sad. Because I know the power that we hold, and I'm guilty of it. You know, I have my bad days. I have my days when I really, really have to push myself. But I've gotten to that point where I'm like, nobody's stopping me. That's my healthy masculine discipline kicking in. This is the Maybelline lipstick in Loyalist. This one is the Superstay. That's cute. Classic nude. All my lip gloss is in my purse. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. I love you very much. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to sirensnectar.com or DM me here on Instagram. Okay? I love you. Thank you.